Hello friends, so we are back again with a new video on Python. In this video, we'll be talking about loops and how to implement them in Python. So I've already opened my PyCharm IDE, and in this I have created a project loops in Python and a Python file loops.py in which we will be coding. Okay, so let us start with the code. In this code, we will do in this section we will be talking about mainly about the for loops and the while loops. Oh, so start. Let's start with the for loops. So firstly, I must tell you that in Python, the for loops, the syntax is very simple. You just need to provide the iterating variable and the domain in which the variable will be iterating. Okay. So let me show you the syntax of for loop in Python. For let's take a variable I. Okay. For I in range, let's take the range 2 up till 10. So in this for loop, the I will be iterating from 2 to 10. And you must remain one thing in your mind that after the for loop, this definition, you must put a colon after it. So as you can see that the cursor is automatically indented. It means that now we are inside the for loop. If the cursor is somewhere here, that means that we are not inside the for loop. It is a very important thing in Python. You must always keep this thing in mind. If you will not keep this in mind, then the loop won't work. Okay, so let's write. Let me print I only. Print I. Okay, now let's run the code and see what happens. You can see, yes, you can see the output 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, that means our code is absolutely correct and the execution is done right. Now if I print true visitor inside the loop, then true visitor will be printed 2 up till 10 times if we run the code. Let us check. See, true visitor up till 9. Okay, but similarly, if you just keep it out of the indent and do not follow the indentation rule, then let us see what happens. See, only one time true visitor is being printed. That means the true visitor thing, this statement is out of the loop. Getting that? So in Python, indentation is strictly, we need to follow it strictly. Otherwise, our loop won't work. Okay. Now let's do some more things with the for loop. Uh, let's make an array. Let's call the array color. Okay. Now initialize it with some values. Let's give it orange, comma, yellow, comma, red, comma, green. Okay, so we have created an array names which has its name color, and we want to just traverse through the array and we want to print all the elements of the array in the terminal window. So what we'll do, instead of giving the print statement again and again, we'll just execute a for loop for we'll say color 1 in color, color 1 in color. That means we are taking variable color 1 and the domain is color, which means the domain is restricted to orange, yellow, red and green. Okay, forgetting something, the colon. Done. And now we want to print the elements of this array. So what we'll do, we just give a print command and color 1. Okay, so now let us check what happens. Orange, yellow, red, green. That means our code is correct, and that is how we can traverse in an array using for loop. Okay, now we are done talking for loops. Now let's come to while loop. For while loop, what we need to do is we need to initialize the variable first, and then we need to provide the domain in which the variable will be iterating. Okay, so let's take a very simple for loop. X is equals to 0 while, now we need to provide the domain, x is less than equal to 5, again colon, indentation changes, let's print x, and after that we need to do the updation part is very necessary in loops. In while loops in Python we cannot do the updation like x plus plus, x plus plus, or minus minus, x minus minus, or like plus 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 x, because in Python it does not follow these rules. You can do the updation in a very orthodox way like x plus equals to 1. That means x, or you can just write x is equal to x plus 1. This will work, but the other two, it will not work in Python. Okay, so let us check whether we have done it correct or not. So let's run it. It is correct, 0 1 2 3 4 5, because x was initially 0, and after each step it was updating its value by 1, and it runs how many times? 6 times.